Have you ever heard of Pearson's law? Pearson's law simply states what you measure improves. And much of what I'm going to show you today is all about measuring the performance of just a few key areas in your business. And when you begin to measure and address these key areas, guess what happens? That's right. Your metrics improve. Your numbers go up because of Pearson's law. So in fact, when you begin to plug up the financial leaks of your business, you'll immediately capture revenue that otherwise would be flowing right out of your practice. Again, that's what this is all about, uncovering revenue that already exists in your business. Now, to help you understand how powerful this information is and how much revenue there is to uncover from your practice, I'm going to use an example of two types of practices to clearly illustrate my point. All right, we're going to call these ideal rehab and current rehab. All right, those are just two names I made up. The main difference for the purpose of this masterclass is that ideal rehab is going to use Pearson's law to take advantage and measures three distinct metrics: utilization rate, cancellation rate, and visits per new patients. How many visits on average do you see a new patient for? That's what that is. All right, so I'm going to show you how to improve your results in these three areas so you also can plug up the leaky bucket and uncover more visits and more revenue. All right, to have a company, to have a practice where your staff is 100% utilized and have like zero cancellations and treat patients on an average of like 25 times is severely unrealistic, and you would have a mass exodus happening. So let me help you out here. And again, this varies from person to person, but it should be at least 85% capacity. All right, cancellation rate, it should be under 8%. If you use like percent arrival rate, that's fine, then that would be 92. The visits per new patient's a little trickier, right? Because if you're seeing chronic pain, they might come in more times than you're seeing acute ankle sprains. So it really depends on your population and kind of your business model. But, I've been doing this, now for many years. I have my practices for over 15 years. The average I see just across the board is like 11 to 12 visits. That's the average. If you're, except in certain insurance companies or live in certain states or certain regions of the country, obviously it's going to be different, but that's just something that we're going to use today as an example.